I'm Anne.
I'm Brogan.
I'm Erica.
I'm Christy.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're your typical millennials.
We all have over 4 social media profiles.
We all use BuzzFeed to figure out which Mean Girls character we are.
And we all want to innovate 21st century politics.
But us millennials get a bad rap.
We are often considered by previous generations as the me generation, the gaggle of youngsters who mooch off their parents and refuse to get jobs, all while canvassing our political beliefs on Tumblr. Unlike generations before, most millennials feel as though their voice cannot make a difference. So instead of running to the polls, our peers are running their mouths on the internet without a basis for their opinion. This, we feel, like most things, is not our fault. In today's media, 18 to 24-year-olds are bombarded with information about politics, but the information is hard to understand. Some may argue that information is purposely kept unclear as to elicit emotion for one party or the other. But when the information has no significance, how can people make a fully informed political opinion?
We are Team Exceed, and today we'd like to introduce to you a creative solution called He Said, She Said, an interactive political experience for first-time voters. Our ambition is to curate a positive sense of political self to engage students in voting in presidential elections.
Did you know that only 19% of 18 to 24-year-olds voted in the 2012 presidential election?
That means less than 5 million showed up at the polls out of a possible 26 million.
While this number is among the largest in political history, we don't think that 19% is an acceptable statistic.
Our vision is that one day every millennial will feel prepared to vote. This is why we've created He Said, She Said.
Unlike any generation in history, millennials are the most racially diverse and largest in quantity. So when it comes to targeting politically infused information to the masses, politicians often overlook the majority. But our solution engages millennials in a political experience rather than a civic duty.
He Said, She Said is an app that breaks down hard laws, politicians' opinions, and phrases like gross yield of funds as a marker risk that makes our demographic turn away. The program will allow the user to see politics broken down into layman's terms. The app will also include a GPS tracking software that will allow users to see what their peers are most agreeing with.
The 3 features of He Said, She Said that will engage the diverse minds of the Tumblr generation are the ability to see the beliefs of 2 different presidential candidates. By hovering over a selected topic, users can see the definition of, say, immigration and see how 2 different candidates feel about the issue. By selecting one or the other, the user is choosing which stance they most agree with. That info is then stored for future use. Users will also access political quizzes to help people identify their own political stances through BuzzFeed-esque quizzes. What makes us innovative, though, is our unique I Say tab. The I Say profile will store your quiz and topic data and display it in an easy-to-read way that users can rely on for future use.
He Said, She Said will be completely free. Since Team Exceed itself is a demographic, we all even agree that we wouldn't buy a political app. The app itself will cost $40,800 to develop, but will quickly make this money back plus profit through the use of advertising. The app itself will feature one banner ad at the bottom of the screen, and after every 5 minutes of use, an ad will pop up that users can quickly exit. The ads will target millennials with popular companies like Afterlight, YouTube, and GameStop. We followed a popular business model that has shot past traditional media standards in the last 10 years, BuzzFeed. Over half the company's visitors are between the ages of 18 and 34, and following their model will breed a similar following for He Said, She Said. Our closest competitors are PolitiFact, Congress, and CandidateComparison.org, apps that offer similar information. However, they cost money, use complicated terms, and have no software to curate your personal beliefs.
That's exactly what we plan to do, because as it stands today, our demographic would rather scroll through their Instagram feed or take a "What Disney character are you?" quiz on BuzzFeed.